Hi guys and welcome back. Today we are working in the last unfinished room inside our tiny home.
What room would that be, Melissa?
Our tiny little bathroom.
Tiny little bathroom it is.
Yes. So we are very thankful to be working inside. It is freezing cold. It was 12 degrees last night.
Yeah, 12 degrees and I woke up this morning. So
yeah,
for October, it's really cold.
Really cold. So although the sun is shining and it has stopped snowing for the time being, it's freezing out there. So we're happy to be inside here with the wood stove going.
Nice and toasty.
Yes.
So what we are working on here today is getting this tiny little ventilation fan set up in the center of our tiny home bathroom. We are going to get things started by drilling some holes through our joists. This is going to be placed at the very center of the room. Once we have those holes, we'll run our wire and get everything hooked up.
Jeremy, stop screwing around. While Jeremy's figuring out where to put that vent fan, I want to talk about my snack choice of the day. We are going with the toffee. It's very fancy, M&M. I've always loved M&Ms because as a kid, they had my initials on them. Also, with the toffee ones, they are all brown. They're like different colors of brown. And as a kid, I only ate brown M&Ms. Brown and orange for some reason. It was kind of a weird thing.
So we went ahead and made some marks on our ceiling joist, our floor joist up for the loft above, and then we bent these little tabs here on the actual housing for the vent fan itself. That'll get it set to where we have a ½ inch of leeway, so once we finish things off with our drywall, we should be completely flush on the very bottom. With the 2 screws that we pumped through this joist now, we're going to get things mounted up. You can see there's some mounting brackets here, and then once it's actually secured, we'll go ahead and get things wired up.
Everything I desire, but as strange as it may sound, when I'm still, things seem to come around. The journey is not ours to control.
All right, Jeremy got it all hooked up, so we are going to see if it works now. Go for it.
Okay, so at least we know the fan portion works. Let's get the light portion hooked up and check that as well.
The journey is not ours to control. I'm glad that it is so.
We got our fan and our light all hooked up, so we will be taking a portion of that down when we drywall the ceiling, but for now it's all hooked up. Now we're going to be running the ductwork out the building so we can vent our fan outwards. Hey! Give them back.
Huh?
Give them back.
No.
No.
They're share size. It says so on the package.
No.
Oh! Oh!
What the hell is that?
It's my share impression.
Oh, oh my god.
If I could turn back time. In order to get this ventilation fan ductwork run out of the building, we are going to be taking our 4-inch bit here, since we are actually using 4-inch ductwork. We're going to punch a hole through this bracing that is set between our 2 joists in this vacant cavity.
Make sure that you always index your finger when holding a drill.
Yeah, I can't help it. A lot of folks pointed this out previously with a lot of things that I handle. It's years and years of training. I can't. It's just second nature.
He does it with caulk guns too.
Yeah, I do it with a lot of things. Anyway, so we're going to get this 4-inch hole punched, and then we'll get all of our ductwork connected.
Okay.
perfect little plugs. I love pulling these guys out. So fun. It's a disc. Perfect disc of wood. What are you gonna do with your little wooden hockey puck, Mama?
I'm gonna burn them. Next time we have a fire.
Incinerate it. Brutal. Our vent fan has been installed. We went outside, we went ahead and got the cap for all the ductwork also installed. We got some caulk put in and squirted. Installed. That was all caulked off. We're now back inside. We squirted. I can't get away from squirting. Our ventilation fan's installed. The ductwork cap on the exterior has also been installed. We got that pretty much airtight, utilizing some caulk and some spray foam insulation. We're now going to focus all of our time and attention on the remainder of this install, which will be getting this semi-rigid ductwork put in place. Melissa, what kind of night are we having tonight? Which one's it going to be?
Now that we got our fan and our light installed, we are going to be moving on to the vapor barrier. We're working with 6mm poly plastic all over the walls. We're going to be doing all 4 walls. Once we get the vapor barrier up, we can start framing out the shower. Once we get that shower frame in, we can actually start getting this bathroom completed.
6.
Jeremy holds up the plastic and says 6 feet. Like he's 6 feet tall, Jeremy.
We know I'm more than 6
Jeremy,
feet
we
tall,
can't
so.
have 5-foot measurements here.
6.
We got our poly vapor barrier up on the wall, and we also did the poly vapor barrier on the floor as well, because the next step is building our shower pan floor.
Yeah, the shower pan and the shower itself is going to be built at the far back end of our bathroom, as you can see behind us. So in order to get the pan built, we need to have a elevated floor to work with. So we're going to be framing out a box that'll essentially put the pan a foot off of the ground, and that is just to account for the space that's going to be necessary with getting our drain lines installed and run.
Yeah, because we are working with a slab floor, so we can't run it underneath like you would a house with subfloor and all that. So.
Correct. Yeah, so we're going to go outside, we're going to get some 2x12 lumber cut, and we're going to start framing this thing up.
All right, let's go.
Let me be your reminder. We will find the beats for this dream. Not too far from the heart, there's a star. Oh, have me as a reminder when it stings. When you're busy growing up, know that I'm right here. But everything is messed up, and it feels like no one cares. Turn this way.
Jeremy gets his last cut made for our shower frame. I wanted to show you guys our new sign. So this is something that we really wanted to have done, and a local guy in town was able to make it for us. So we don't have it hung up yet, but we're gonna put this on our pole barn. Pretty cool, huh?
Let me clear every path, my dear. We will steer you through the ionosphere. Way up high, where the rainbow sets sighs. That's where courage lies. When you're busy growing up, know that I'm right here. But everything is messed up, and it feels like no one cares. Turn this way. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing. Ooh, you're what matters most to me. No one else comes close.
You ready to take a shower?
Not quite there.
Darn.
What do you think height-wise? It's still going to be a couple inches taller, the pan will be,
Yeah.
the finished pan.
I think it'll be good.
When you're busy growing up,
You can picture it now. Let's do it. Not yet. This is what happens when you don't have a nice hot shower every day. You start looking like Clan of the Cave Bear. So there you have it. We got our vent fan in, we got our vent light, we got our polyplastic vapor barrier up, we got the vapor barrier on the floor so that the slab isn't wicking any moisture into our bathroom, and we also got our shower floor built, or at least the frame of it built.
And we got a spot-on share impression. As always, guys, we greatly appreciate you watching, tuning in, spending a little bit of time with Melissa and I. We look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, be blessed, take care, and we'll see you then.
See you next time. Stop.